I keep telling my sisters and everybody that the people you want to work with and you want to get to know you is the government that's actually holding you, right? As much as it's nice to brag about other countries, tell them about your experience, those countries are not the countries that are actually protecting you right now. They're not the soldiers that fought for you to be here. So there's nothing wrong with bragging about Paris, France. There is nothing wrong with enjoying other countries, but those countries, we have so much work to do here in America, and America will just look at you. I mean, I don't know. For me, I see it as they'll look at you. It'll come a time when it's time to recruit and, hire someone that is a president or hire you to be a vice president. I mean, don't you have any goals to be something better? Don't you want to serve? You know what I mean? Be a part of the community. This is your family. And I tell my sisters that, like, I feel like in America, we built that family base where, I mean, I sort of feel like talking to other foreigners. It's not a bad thing, but they usually try to convince me to go to their country. Like, try to make it seem like it's better there. Like, when I had my best friend, Fanon Halu, my ex-best friend, Fanon Halu she's Eritrean, which is East African. She's from Uganda. When I had her, she was telling me, London, we love you in London. London is better and they're nicer. And I was like, oh, you're right. Because I was thinking you're right, because at the time I was homeless. I didn't have a place to go. She was so gentle. She was speaking to me so well. I'm a princess, and they're always hustling the princesses with power, for their power. So it was almost like, other countries are always trying to steal, America's princess. And when they see that you are not embracing her, they're going to be like, well, you can come to our place, our country. We're going to embrace you. My sister is a princess. I'm not the only princess in my family. My sister is a princess too. So she just doesn't have my heart. Like, she's not the same as me. But she's not a bad person. I mean, I've been with my sister my whole life, and we've never got into like any real fights. And my sister is so quiet and so to herself, but she just has like these demons that I think fight her, and she knows it. And I think she just needs prayer and help on being gentler. She is just a person, and I sympathize with my sister. And I don't always like the way they are, but I think my sister Diana, me and her, we came to America together, and we flew on British Airways, and we were in the UK. UK has some of the nicest, oh man, the way they flirt. It's not really flirting, but they just have everyone's so well spoken, so respectful, I mean, even as a child, I just remember how great I felt on that airplane and the services. Of course, it was all like, Caucasian people, but they were British Caucasian people. And I was just like, wow. And, my flight attendant was Sandra. Her name was Sandra, and the other one's name was Diana. It was unbelievable how they even had our names. Like, we were young, 9 years old. My sister was, I think, 11 or 10, and we were flying alone, and we were safe. They protected us. And so it was just such a great experience. And as much as we would love to go to London, I think it would be a great place to visit, but I think abandoning America would be the worst, especially at a time where America definitely needs you. It doesn't mean you can't travel to other countries, other states, but don't go there and start talking about those countries and miss out on talking about this country. What have you learned? What do you like about this country? What don't you like about this country? They can help you. Are you in debt? Are you still paying for college? Because that's what I think my sisters are doing. And my sisters are very careful with me. So I don't think my sisters are trying to hurt me purposely or trying to hurt me at all, because they won't even let me get a credit card. Like, they're like, oh no, they're going to try to, I mean, it is not a joke. Like, when I say these companies that do loans, they will fucking take your shit. I mean, and if you're not careful and smart, they will fucking add more money and you will end up in debt. And you guys need to speak up about those things, right? And so just looking at that company, America, what is it called, finance. You know, I paid $1,000. I paid almost $5,000 for my dog, almost. Just about, yeah, almost $5,000 for my dog, and I've been paying my puppy off, and I'm going down to, I think, a couple of hundreds now. Yeah, I think I'm at 800 or 500 or 700. I have to keep looking, but for paying that, they literally added the late fee to $50. Why do you guys keep adding the money up? What's the point? You know what I mean? Especially when you know people are struggling. And it's not like we're not paying it. Like, especially if you see that somebody's actually paying the loan every other month at least, why would you make it work harder for them to pay the bills? You get what I mean? Like they want, because they are actually earning off of you being late. They know, like, you know what I mean? And if they, because they know you don't have it, because if you had it, you wouldn't ask for a loan to begin with. Right? So if they can earn from you, they'll earn from you. This is why it's a major scam, where it's like, you guys are fucked up. Like, that's just so fucked up. Like, I don't even want to do business with you. Like, I want to pay this off, and I never want to do any loans with anybody ever again, just because I see how messed up it is. And I think that's why my sisters feel that way. And I think that's why my sisters don't want to speak up, because they're afraid to speak up. And I say, you don't have to be afraid. You know, I want you to tell me what your experience is, so other people can be careful. And the only way America is going to get better is if you actually learn to talk back, communicate. You know, I know some people can be a little manipulative, but you have to take that chance, to be honest. You find out where you're gonna go. I'm here to help you. You know, I have communication skills like hell. Like, I'm great at communication, and I've been this way since I was little. This has always been my gift, whether I was speaking Luganda or I was speaking English. I've always had the skill because I have a smart brain, and I'm confident. I'm not afraid to lose. And, you know, when you're not afraid to lose, you're more likely to actually win, because you're not attached. So when you're not attached to things and you detach from materialistic wealth and materialistic things, you stand up for something that's a lot bigger. And God, you're flirting with God, if anything. I won't say you're flirting with God, but God is highly impressed with people that are not attached to materialistic wealth or things. Because remember, the Bible already said, do not let your materialistic wealth or things take over you, because those things can cause you to do wicked things, even hurt and kill innocent people. They're just things. Yes, when your living situation is being threatened, but look, I've been on the street. I've slept on the street. You know, and the biggest fear they have is being homeless. That's why they don't speak up. That's why they're just quiet and they just say things that are not making sense. America is the best country you will ever be in. Trust and believe me. Japan, London, all those countries don't really know you like America knows you. Look how much freedom America has compared to those other countries. You can go if you want. You can be their princess if you want, if you feel better, if you feel like they're better. But we're here to make America great again. America is not perfect, but this is the country where you grew up. So are you going to run when things get hard? Diana?